In prior years, I've always very economically found free sticks up behind me here for trellising peas and beans and squash. And my husband Bruce would then screw them into my wooden bed here with some washers, and it worked a treat and didn't cost anything other than a screw. But because we're utilizing our fire pit now, the boys have gathered what they could from the dead trees, which get dangerous too because they're on hills, they can fall. So we don't mind taking them down. But we've been utilizing, so I can't find these branches anymore. So I had to come up with a new idea this year, still trying to be economical. So I went to the dollar store here. So here you can see what I came up with this year. They had actually, they don't normally in the past haven't had, but gardening is getting so huge now that I was able to find very large bamboo poles. So I'm using those down the 6 of my beds that are on this side, full sun, and they're not going to block the beds on the other side. And I just hammered them down in. I will put twine all across, and however high they want to get, this will work. So here actually I have some snap peas and sunflowers, and I'm going to grow cucumbers up here as I've mentioned before. So there's peas. I still have the old sticks there. I'll take those down. Peas. This one has scarlet runner beans. And then I have more peas. So I have peas to be shelled, snow peas, and snap peas. I simply tie some kitchen string or any twine, and I do them in separate bits. So my peas have all popped up. You can see them, I think, here. And I just come out periodically and add another strand. Because I'm lazy. Wind is picking up and I've lost all my beautiful sunlight. These sticks I've just hammered in, those are to support corn because we get so much high wind. So that's all that is, just a little support for my corn stalks as they grow. I prepped this little area of this upper bed here to put some melons. I have a Haluna melon and a watermelon that I'm hoping might grow, and squash, winter squash. So I found these for $1.50 maybe, and what I'm going to do is harness them together with some string, and then if any of those, the melon particularly, want to climb a little bit, they can climb over these. I'll just, as I say, group those together. So that'll be squash and a few melons. Now the rest of this bed, it has potatoes, but my broad beans are there. They don't need staking. I never stake them each year. They just, I think, acclimate. I put them in so early. They acclimate to the wind quite well. I grabbed this little one for $1. I think I'll just embed it in one of the raised beds there, and either, nasturtiums or flowers can climb up it, or more peas. Can never get enough peas, but I couldn't pass it up as $1. And then the standard poles that we're all used to, the bamboo poles. They don't last forever, of course, these things, but neither did the sticks I used. And I'll use these for teepees and more trellises in some of the other areas. So that's it for my trellises. No more of me climbing and clambering around the cliffs here to get sticks, because I think it's just as easy for this now. Typical bamboo poles, but you know what? They're so inexpensive, easy, and it saves me from climbing up the cliffs. So that's the route I'm going to go this year. I'm inside at the moment, but I will still, for my outdoor tomatoes and peppers, keep using the tomato cages because I find that they accommodate more plants. You can stick plants in between 2 cages, and it's just so easy, and then I just haul them away, store them in the shed afterwards. Here in this pot, indoor I know, but it has 3 pepper plants right now, and they're all in bloom. I'll show you the tomatoes. Here's my indoors, because my tomatoes aren't outside yet for this season. But as you can see, I utilize as high a cage as I possibly can for each pot here, and some of the good old bamboo sticks also. Some bruschetta this evening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.